Going now on special assignment, Q2's Jay Cohn joins us with part 2 of his special report on the future of Colstrip.
When we first met Lori Shaw 2 years ago, she and her close friend Ashley Dennehy had just founded Colstrip United. The two Colstrip natives felt the need to give their community a voice, a forum to help educate people about the importance of coal and coal energy. Little did they realize this new endeavor would inspire an entire community.
We've garnered 17,000 followers on Facebook, and we also now have a presence on Twitter and Instagram. We just like to focus on public education about coal and coal energy and what it does for our communities and our state and whatnot. And so what you're seeing is this large amount of people that find this message relatable.
Shaw has now taken her activism a step further, having just been elected to the Colstrip City Council, a new role that gives her added perspective.
I sit on the advisory board for the Colstrip Library, and our small library just lost its state aid. The primary source of state aid for libraries is the coal severance tax. So even though for Colstrip the hard times aren't quite here yet, we're getting like a tiny glimmer in certain areas already.
We're not the first community in the U.S. that's going through this, and so we're looking at other communities around the country on things that they have done positively and what impacts that they've had and how they've addressed those with government and the private sector and how it's worked out. Pro or con, hopefully we can learn from that and make this a very positive experience one way or the other.
At the Southeastern Montana Development Corporation, Jim Atchison knows the value of keeping a positive attitude. He's at the forefront, trying to attract new businesses to Colstrip and to keep the existing ones.
Quality of life, though, in Colstrip is unbelievable, and that's some of the benefits of the coal industry or the coal economy for this part of the state. And so we reap those benefits, and whether it's the school, the clinic, the park and rec district, or the city and county taxes, which are very low compared to other communities.
Pat Campbell, labor relations specialist at Western Energy's Rosebud Mine, has lived and worked in Colstrip for nearly 30 years. He's worried about property values and jobs.
My personal opinion, I believe we're going to see some layoffs in the community here. It's going to affect everybody from bringing, we have hundreds of vendors that come here from Billings, Miles City, wherever. It's going to affect those people too. And I think we're going to feel a pretty good pinch.
So the question everyone's asking is, when will Colstrip Units 1 and 2 shut down? Well, co-owners Talon Energy and Puget Sound have agreed to a shutdown date of June of 2022. But on the streets in Colstrip, the word is it could happen earlier than that, perhaps a year earlier, June of 2021. And what about Colstrip Units 3 and 4? As you see, they're owned by 6 different companies. Any decision to shut down would require unanimous consent by all 6. In its latest rate case in the state of Washington, Puget Sound identified 2027 as its exit date from Colstrip. Talon Energy says it foresees the plants operating well beyond that, as long as they stay economically viable. And that will be the deciding factor. Jay Cohn, MTN News, Billings.